words.
Didn't mean it. That's the point. But I do believe that for him to be responsible as a professional for his career, he has to come out and say some things, because you whore to get them, you got to whore to keep them, and you put yourself out there in the image to get all of this money from a brand standpoint. Then I think that he needs to do the PR and rebuild the brand, or reposition the brand, and maybe posture himself in a way around February. Get over your vacation, let it die out, and I honestly would do some things. Maybe the first one around, if you don't want it to have big buzz, have the buzz killed, like a high, ruin the high of the media. Do it around the Super Bowl. Okay? They have a lot they're talking about. They're really not interested in Tiger at that moment. So when you come out, it's going to be, which way should I go?
And,
you know what I mean?
And it kills two birds with one stone, because the Super Bowl's in South Beach, so Tiger can get some tail.
Wow.
Before the show.
I didn't mean it that way, but yeah.
Here's what I would do.
Okay.
And I know he'd never ever do this.
Okay.
Because
other than calling us.
Here's my advice. I would diffuse this situation as being so serious. So I wouldn't do 60 Minutes. I wouldn't do Larry King, because he's just going to softball and people will go, Larry King. I wouldn't do Oprah, because that's too predictable, and she's a softball question person. You know what? I'd send him to Howard Stern.
Wow.
I would send him to Howard Stern. He talks about this stuff all the time. He's a great interviewer. It's on radio, serious. I think Tiger is a serious guy, right?
Yeah,
XM, one of those two things. And I think that you would have the most candid answers in the world. But Tiger would never do that, because he's never been on that show, and he would just never do that route. And if you want to do the sports angle, I'd have Jim Rome do it.
Wow.
Because he's going to ask the hard questions.
Yes, he will. Yeah. He's made his career.
And he's not that he's not a big fan of Tiger, but I think he makes fun of him a lot, things like that.
He's willing to go there with him.
But I think that, I just hate these guys who do these softball interviews. I just hate that, because you don't learn anything.
Tiger, we love you. Now, you say
but those are his people are going to surround him, and they're going to go, here, here's the easiest thing we can do. Who's the really easy person we can grab?
With that
be on our side.
You need to call us. We want to save your Tiger. This is about Save Tiger Woods Talk Show. We don't want you to do the easy stuff. We want you to do what's best for your career. And you mentioned a couple different names. I don't think those formats are the best for him. So I like the 60-minute format, because I think the format is better, the way you have to carry a conversation.
It's controlled. It's edited. It's
exactly. And they're going to pull what they want to pull out as well.
Right. But I still think that this is again, it's just.
But I like Howard Stern. I think that's a social media kind of thing he should do.
Because he would handle it in a way where you go, it's not that bad of a deal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you watch 60 Minutes, you're going to watch and go, see what an asshole, what a jerk Tiger was.
Yeah.
What an asshole.
Yeah.
They're going to just go away hating the guy even more.
You think so?
Yeah. People who hate him already hate him, and they're going to just right. I think they will.
Well, but that's like the vote of Obama.
You go on Howard Stern, you just
diffuse
it. Oh, you screwed around a lot. What were they like? Did they have multiple orgasms? I mean, Howard would ask these questions that we really want to know the answers to.
That sounds like a serious radio interview. That is a radio. So, Howard for radio.
Howard for radio.
Not TV. Okay?
Howard.
Scott Pelley.
Baba Booey.
Get Scott Pelley, and I say Scott Pelley. Don't get the other ones. I don't really like them.
Not Laura Croft, the Laura Croft looking chick with the accent.
Yeah, no, we don't want that. He has enough. So you need to be with another guy.
During the interview, we never saw Tiger's hands once.
Wow.
I'm just saying.
Oprah after. Do Oprah. Oprah's dessert.
Yeah.
Okay. There's dinner, and then there's Harpo. Harpo by dessert. I mean, it's just a dessert by Harpo, whatever you want to call it. It is what it is. But and that's sweet chocolate right there. That's Godiva. Harpo stuff right there. So anyway.
I think we solved it for now.
Yeah, you think we've
done a good job so far.
We answered everything?
Yeah, we'll continue this topic, because I'm sure that like you said, it'll go on for a few more weeks.
I'm curious as to know what the people out there, Facebook, Twitter.
We want your comments.
Yeah. Blog.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Put a comment down there.
We'll come back, we'll reconvene, and we'll answer your question. Send us something. So for Matt Sampson, I'm Jesse Cooper, and this is Save Tiger Woods.